Here we are on Winning Rolls with Brian, and today we're going to talk about it's National Pie Day. So we like to talk about creative financing deals, obviously, and I want you guys to play the winning role of a successful real estate investor, real estate winner. And so one of the best deals and best ways to make money in real estate, and that will continue to make money for you, is buying cash flowing creative financing properties, rentals or rent to own properties that you hang on to and build a fortune. I mean, you can do a lot of wholesales and flips and you can make some good money, but every time you do one of those deals, you get one paycheck and it's over and you got to start over from scratch. So that's why I want you to buy properties that are in your life for the rest of your life that you make. And remember, all you got to do to have financial freedom in your life is own 20 good rentals. It's not you don't have to buy hundreds of properties in your career. You need to buy 20 good ones. That you could actually literally do that in 1 or 2 years. Well, let's say 2 or 3 years if you focus. That's one property a month, less than one property a month. And then you can say, I retire. And you should have $500 a month positive cash flow on each of those. That's the goal. That's a good rental. So that would equate to $10,000 of passive income coming in every month. That is financial freedom. Okay, so now it's National Pie Day, so I like to break down this creative financing deal as an apple pie. So let's say that it takes 4 like medium-sized apples to make a good apple pie. Okay, so 4 medium-sized apples to make this apple pie. So let's look at the 4 deal points of these creative financing deals. They are purchase price, monthly payment, length of term, and down payment. So those should come as second nature. You should just know those automatically. If I said to you, if I walked up to you on the street and said, what are the 4 creative financing deal points? You just right away know purchase price, monthly payment, length of term, and down payment. So, and now I'm going to show you guys that purchase price is the least important apple. It's the one that everybody focuses on, and it's what the seller cares about the most. But we can offer full price. And in fact, that's what we put in our ads. Remember, full price for your house. Our main 2 ads that we put out on social media and even on signs, street signs, is full price for your house or sell now for full price. And that's our messaging. So how can we pay full price? Because the other 3 apples are big and juicy, even if that apple's kind of scrawny. So let's look at all 4 terms. Let's say the purchase price, let's say you're buying a $150,000 house. Let's say you think it's worth $150 and you're paying $150. Let's say they owe $150. Okay, so you're basically taking over a mortgage subject to that they own that they owe $150 and you think the house is worth $150. So you're not getting any deal there. So is that a big juicy apple for under purchase price? No, it's kind of, it's kind of scrawny. Okay. But wait, let's look at the next apple, monthly payment. All right, so their monthly payment is, $850, and you can get $1,400 for this place. Oh my gosh! Remember, we're always shooting for a $500 a month spread. That's a $550 a month spread. That's a big juicy apple. Okay, so now it's starting to make up for that scrawny apple of the purchase price. Now, what's the length of term? Length of term, oh, they're going to give us the whole rest of their mortgage. And remember, it's this very simple thing to ask. You just say, so the way this usually works is we'll cover your payment for you until the mortgage is paid off. You understand that, right? Guys, that's essentially the whole pitch. So if they say, I understand, yeah, you're going to cover my payment until the mortgage is paid off. That sounds good to me. And so that's what if you can, talk to them, and not every one of them is going to say yes to that, but enough are going to say yes to make you rich if you talk to enough. Okay, so so if your length of term, if you say that until the house is paid off and they say yes to that, then you've got incredible, what we call sweetheart seller financing. Anytime you can get seller financing with no balloon, that's sweetheart seller financing. Okay, and then what's the last of the 4 terms? Is down payment. So what's the down payment? Hey, you're buying a $150,000 house for $150,000. They owe they're not looking to get anything down. They're hoping they don't have to bring money into closing. So there you go. That's a big juicy apple if I ever saw one. Nothing down deal. So basically you're getting a $500 a month positive cash flow for closing costs, whatever closing costs are in your state. And you're taking ownership of this house, and it will make money for you for the rest of your life and maybe your kids' lives. And that's why I like these creative financing deals. So it's a pie day. So I love doing that analogy of the apple pie with these deals. It's a good way to think about these deals. Okay. So guys, let's see. Okay, so now I am going to, what's our affirmation for today, guys? It's, I love doing deals. Remember, real estate is about doing deals. It's not about trading your hours for dollars. It's about doing deals. So let's say I love doing deals. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I love doing deals. I love doing deals. I love doing deals. We always do 3 times on 3. Yes, good girl. Good girl. We got the big baby here with us today. So guys, let's take 3 deep breaths. Nice deep breath in. Good. Let it go. Okay, another deep breath in. And let it go. And one more. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So I will see you on Monday. And until then, keep expecting success. Expecting success, getting awesome training from the couple, and taking action. Yay! Yeah, you girls.